Walk up in the life. Yeah, I'm really him. Talking my shit like I'm really him. Hold up.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Diamond Duos podcast. Today, we're talking about the shithole that is 2K and all the drama that's been going on. We're going to be rocking with my co-host, as always, Josh 2K.
What's good, everybody? What's good?
And then my boy, Two-Way Dream, or you guys won't see it, but on mine, it says Nice Kobe.
How we doing, boys? Nice to be back.
At this point, I feel like you also a co-host.
Honestly.
It's to that point.
I'm always glad to kick it with you boys.
We got a hectic episode today. We got like a lot of shit to talk today. But first, we're gonna start off with something light. Josh, take us in the secret draft. Josh asked me who I wanted to be in the dark for this draft. I said I want to get my get back. I feel like last week was a bad showing, so I'm ready to get my revenge on that.
This was not too difficult. I think you're gonna get this one. I really do. You better. If not, you're fake as fuck. I can't lie.
All right, all Lakers.
All right. Yeah, basically. But all right, so me and Dream know what the theme is. So
I'm ready.
Oh, you ready? All right. If you don't want to know what the theme is, go ahead, close your eyes. Now we're gonna go ahead and put that on the screen. Dream, I'm gonna let you go ahead and have the first pick. Go ahead.
And for my first pick, I'm gonna go center, 100 overall Shaq.
Okay. I'm gonna go point guard, Galaxy Opal, Gary Payton.
I already know the answer. I feel like you guys made it too easy, but I'll play along. Okay. At point guard, give me. No, he didn't play with. Okay. So I know he did. Okay. Give me whatever the best D'Angelo Russell card is at point guard.
Okay.
At shooting guard, give me Dark Matter Nick Young.
All right. At shooting guard, let me get Dark Matter Eddie Jones.
That was gonna be my pick. Okay. Is not a lot of shooting guard. Okay. Let me skip to power forward. Give me the domination Pau Gasol, his favorite teammate of all time.
Who's?
And for my small forward, I'm gonna go Amethyst Rick Fox.
Amethyst is tough. Give Ray Fox a better card, man. All right, small forward. I'm going Galaxy Opal. Ron Artest.
All right, so I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna be able to build a 5-man lineup because my knowledge ain't that deep of the game. So I'm just gonna go as teammates of Kobe, and it's gonna be in theme of this podcast, you may say.
Yeah, we might have made it a little bit too easy for you, but we kind of had
our original thought was to make it collector levels, like all past 2K collector levels.
Oh no, I would have been fucked off.
But
yeah,
both of us couldn't make enough cards out of that. There wasn't enough past collector levels for both of us to make a team.
All right, so before we start bashing the fuck out of 2K, do you guys have anything positive you want to say about 2K?
Positive I want to say about 2K. I'm seeing a lot of people speak out about this that I didn't expect to see speak out about it. So that's what I'll say positive about it. It's nothing that 2K has any control over, but I'm happy to see, for the most part, the community is all coming together on this. So
for the most
I think
part.
That's positive. For the most part. There's definitely some things that will be talked about at some point, but for the most part, it feels like everybody's on the same page that 2K, their days are numbered, man.
Yeah, there's not much that could be said that's good that it will outweigh the bad.
All right. So before we get started on the main topic of the podcast, being 2K fumbling the hell out of this Kobe situation, I put together a small list of things 2K has lied about this year. All right. I went back through the playbook, mainly starting at season 1. I'm starting right at the very beginning. So let's just start with the player market, right? So a direct quote from this playbook they posted. It says the biggest foundational change for my team this year is for all the player cards, specifically how you excuse me. I'm skipping all that. Community feedback is in action here. In previous years, the best player cards in the game were only directly available through the auction house. My team point prices that can feel unobtainable, with some budget finds coming here and there. But this year, it's far from a different system. My team players looking to add a new or favorite player card to their collection now have the player market, so every card is obtainable.
Every card's obtainable.
Every card's obtainable.
Yeah, man. That's
chill. At least last year I could try and get 2 million MT. Probably wasn't gonna happen, but I could try.
I could find the right people that could get me there.
You would have gotten banned last year, but you definitely could have gone there.
Yeah.
All right, line number 2 comes in the player market section. I mean the pack market. My bad. The new player market is definitely the way to go, which is a lie. But we are going to have new releases in the pack market with not only improved odds, bullshit. Because by once Opals got in, it was less than 2%, right back to the OG days, baby. Not even talking about these 100 overalls.
Ask Troy about it.
And then let's see. This one, I'm not going to beat the dead horse on this one because I talk about this every fucking pod. The season pass, the pro pass, about not being, you know, a skill, adding to a skill gap or whatever, because it definitely did. And lastly, what this pod is going to be talked about the most, Kobe being the collector level reward in April. So I'm gonna let you guys do your little monologues real quick about the situation before we go in. Try to keep it to like a minute.
Try to keep it to a minute. That's impossible.
No, we're gonna go deep. We're gonna go deep. Pause. No diddy. But for just get your thoughts off.
I just want to start it off saying, as I'm a big Kobe fan, you could see the jersey, you've seen the posters and the stuff in the back. Huge Kobe fan. And for me, that's the only reason I did collector level this year. I didn't do it last year. I didn't do it the previous year. But this year, I was like, well, that's my favorite player. I want to get that card at the end of the year. And, like, I'll do what it takes to get the card. And then a day before we were going to finally get that card, I was going to be able to get that card. It just disappears like it was never a thing. But you all throughout the previous seasons, you've seen the collector level, and it says more cards coming until season 6, and it had the Kobe image on it, and you could literally see that we were going to get the Kobe. And just for them to change it to the option pack, I feel like is a slap into the face to me and a bunch of other community members who were also doing the same thing, going for one of their favorite players or just trying to be one of the top collector levels.
Yep.
Man, it makes me sick to know that, like, Kobe has such an impact on the generation of people that are playing this game. Like, I actually cried when Kobe died.
You and me both.
He was a huge impact on this generation. And ever since he passed away, all they do, money grab after money grab in his name. That's all they do. And now they don't even follow through on their end of the bargain. We knew it was a money grab up front, and then they gonna rip it out of our hands as soon as I was never going for collector level because I knew how much money it was gonna cost. And I was like, ain't no way I'm putting that kind of money in it. And I feel bad for people who were putting that kind of money into it because the card they wanted just got ripped away from them, man. Like, I get it. You get 2 100 overalls. Some people might see that as a dub. You get 2 players instead of 1. These aren't new cards. You're grinding for a new card. These cards have been out forever. And they're gatekeeping Yao even. So it's like, what the fuck are we doing, man?
So the fact that Yao's not in the pack kind of makes you think they had this planned. I'm just saying.
This is for all those people who bought MT to get Yao last year. You still not getting Yao. Made the first one trash, and this one you ain't getting them.
All right. So to follow up on what Josh said, a lot of people might say 2 level 100 cards are better than 1 of whatever Kobe was going to be, whether it's going to be 100 overall, Dark Matter. I doubt he's going to be the first Invincible, but some would say the 200 overalls are better. But what it boils down to is the impact Kobe had, because Two-Way's a little bit younger than me and Josh are, but Kobe was me and Josh's generation of Jordan, but he wasn't an asshole. People liked Kobe. Well, he was an asshole, but people liked Kobe. Nobody fucked with Jordan. He was just an amazing basketball player. Like Josh, when Kobe passed away, I remember when Kobe passed away, I was at work and my coworker came in crying. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? He was like, Kobe died. And I thought it was one of those like fake, like, oh, TMZ, George Lopez died. And I was like, no, bullshit. Kobe's too young and too healthy to be dying. Ain't no way. And then the shit came in, true. I was crying at work, bro, in front of these customers. It was all bad. And Kobe had that kind of impact on people. People, even before he passed away, nobody was shooting trash in the trash can saying Jordan. It was Kobe. After Kobe passed away, Mamba mentality took over like crazy. So people like Two-Way who were not intending on getting this, who was intending on getting it this year, even though he's never done it before, got that ripped away, which ain't cool, man. All right, so let's get into it. Let's get deep into it. Once again, no Diddy.
Yeah, you just got to stop with that sentence, man.
So let's start from the beginning. Since about, I'd say probably the 15th of April, everybody really started wondering, when are we going to get this Kobe? And then, like, I don't know if you guys watched the Book Nelson, like 36-minute video or not. He said in the industry, anytime they say something's dropping in April, you could really call it Maypril because it's gonna come at the end of April. There's too much shit going on. But everybody kept saying, when is this Kobe information gonna come out? When are we gonna get them? So from the jump, when everybody started dropping these videos, when DBG and Carlo and Ty Debo, I just knew, I was like, something ain't right. Something ain't right here. And we've been waiting and waiting and waiting, and they finally just ripped the rug from under us.
They didn't even do it out in public, man. They did it in a fucking private Discord server.
I think
that's as pussy as it gets.
I was gonna say, the first time I called 2K pussy, I might have been a little out of pocket, but I think this time I'm fully justified in calling 2K pussy.
The only thing I'll give them is they left comments on when they like announced the content coming tomorrow, which was stupid on their behalf. They might as well shut them bitches off because
they might as well just not even post on Twitter no more. They might as well just deactivate the Twitter.
Yeah, nah, pack it up, man. Y'all had a okay run. I won't even say good run. Y'all had a run.
And there's some theories going around. We're going to talk about them. So let's start with the big one, right? People are saying the only way this could be justified is if Vanessa Bryant took away the rights to Kobe, right?
They would have had to pull all his cards out the game.
You would think so, but we don't know the details. But that's going to be figured out soon. The very best case scenario in this situation that could actually turn things around. Like, let's just imagine this hypothetical situation, right? Vanessa Bryant, I don't think, like, maybe they have a family friend whose kid plays 2K, came over and was like, man, I want to play with Uncle Kobe. I couldn't even pull the card, right? She doesn't know nothing about 2K, but that pissed her off. So in this hypothetical, maybe she said, you know, we're going to end this agreement. Only way Kobe could be in the game is if he's not behind money, which we'll find out. Because if that's the case, all the Kobe's moving forward will be grindable, right? If that's the case. So in the best case scenario, that's the case. All Kobe moving forward is going to be grindable. But I guarantee you that first time we see Kobe in the pack, whether it's a Dark Matter, Level 100, Invincible, GOAT, don't fucking matter. The first time we see one of them in packs, it's GG's.
Yeah.
I told Dream today, I was like, I wish they would have said Kobe today, just because I knew what Twitter was going to look like.
And the way 2K likes to slap us and spit in our face, I really wouldn't have been fucking surprised if they dropped Kobe in the packs tomorrow.
I was expecting it, like Josh said. Just with everything they've done this year, I would have topped everything off.
No Diddy.
Pause.
I be throwing that phrase around a little too much. But
y'all acting crazy.
But that's theory number one. But and it would explain why they didn't announce it, because they're probably trying to figure it out, and it's probably behind the NDA. If that's the case, they can't come out and say Vanessa Bryant says we can't do this.
But if that's the case, and that is the case, they would have known probably weeks ago, if not months ago.
But I think, like I said, I don't know. But like, if say that she came out like last month and told them this, maybe they've been trying to negotiate with her. Let's just, let's give them the best case scenario. That's what this is what theory number one is. This is best case scenario theory. So
then, if that is the case, then if they knew a month ago, then we should have known at least 2 weeks ago, if not a week ago, not an hour before the collector level comes out, expecting Kobe, and then people load in and see 64 Hall of Fame badges and 200 overalls. That's like, what are we doing?
Is that, hey, that Kobe y'all were expecting? Yeah. I meant to send out this text a couple of days ago. I not bad connection. He ain't coming.
That's
and
just
then the Discord only said we strive for a greater experience. This is the great experience we're striving for. We're like, okay, doing great.
But 2K's been lying about shit all year. So,
like, do you think they're delusional and think they're doing a good job, or do you think?
No, I think they know they're not.
Chance.
But I mean, there's delusional ass people out there like that. Like,
well, okay. So actually, let me rephrase it. It was DBG that said it. I've been watching videos on this show all day. That it's not the dev's fault, right? I don't know about your guys' line of work, but there's a lot of things I do at work that I don't necessarily think is the right for the customer, but it's coming from somebody else, right? The devs are doing what they're told to be doing, so it's not the dev's fault. So it's those motherfuckers above them, and if you ask them, they probably do think they're doing a good job. You know why? Because they're making money. That's their job. So in their eyes, you know, this level 100 Kareem hit off. Cool, perfect. The level 100 overall Shaq was second, right? Shaq. And hey, the money's not slowing down. It's not slowing down. Let's keep the ball rolling. And then they get to, you know, the beginning of April, and they're like, all this money we're making off level 100 overall players. Why the fuck are we going to give them a free Kobe? Nah, figure some other shit out. You have till the end of the month. And now the devs are scrambling. What's the best thing we could possibly do for these people besides give them Kobe?
I'm surprised they gave us 2, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised.
I just don't see how that.
It's tough, man. It's
like,
so tough. I wonder how much, like, in comparison, like, year over year, I wonder how they're looking financially, like, to date.
You know,
I wonder if they're taking a hit or if this 100 overall thing has actually got them in, like, a positive or where they're expecting to be.
I feel like at least where they're expecting to be. Because like I said, this year, the people that stopped playing, like me, I didn't spend a dime on packs. Not one. Last couple years, I dabbled. But the people that are spending money are still spending money. Even like until like the third 100 overall, DBG and Ty were still spending money. HTB, I'm not hating the game. He's still ripping packs every week. The guys that are spending money, whether it's for content or just to enjoy it, are still spending money. The people that stop playing are guys that are maybe spending, if they were spending, $50 a week.
Yeah.
So I could see a world where they're making more money than they were expecting, but it doesn't make it okay.
It makes it okay to them.
To them, yeah.
They're happy as hell.
So that's going to lead me into, let's get into some of these community tweets. That first, what I just said reminds me of this tweet right here from JC2K. They're completely rebranding the My Team mode next year. There's no other explanation than that. This has to be the last year My Team is going to be the way it is. Otherwise, it's literally just brand suicide. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. They might demonetize it because I said suicide.
I mean, you didn't have to say it again. You can always bleep it out.
That's
You ain't got to double down.
That's going to be 2 bleeps, big dog.
Yeah.
So my question is, there's been hints that next year My Team is gonna be mobile only. They've been promoting the mobile app heavy all year.
If that's the thing, the mode would die so quickly.
But if they are completely rebranding, what are they rebranding to?
A mobile game.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw, because the way these people think, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the game Diablo.
I've heard of it.
They said their next release is gonna be mobile only, and they sent one of the developers to the podium to talk about it. And when he said it, he got like hella boos, and he said, "What? Y'all don't have a phone?" like that's what. First of all, that's why you have
an asshole response. You
first
gotta
of all,
respect that shit.
that's why you got. That's why you have a community manager. First of all, that's why you don't send devs to the podium. But that's the point though. People that are gonna want to play 2K, everybody has a fucking phone. It may be a little bit less fun, even if you hook up a controller to your phone. It's not the same as playing, you know, on the big screen. But at the end of the day, people that are gonna want to play are gonna play. And then the people that don't feel like buying a PS5 or an Xbox One or whatever the Xbox was, I don't play fucking Xbox. The people that don't want to spend that money are going to be able to play a basketball game, a good basketball game. When I say good, you know, standards are low. I mean,
we're on Park next year. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, honestly, that's what I'm feeling. It really doesn't matter what they do the rest of the year, whatever free shit they give out. Like I said, unless all the future Kobe's are grindable, which isn't going to happen, or if they don't drop any more Kobe's the rest of the year, next year, the only way I'm buying the game is if I'm playing Park. I'm not playing My Team at all next year.
Somebody clip that because I know he lying. Somebody clip it.
Nah,
this shit back like 8 months.
I've gone 2 months or 2 seasons without touching
the game's dead as fuck. It's not a brand new game. Everybody, when it's fresh, optimistic, bushy tailed, they're like, "Oh, let's hop on My Team, man."
Nah, I'ma still fuck with y'all in the community, but just know every time y'all tweet some shit about like, "Oh, 2K finally turned this shit around," I don't know which meme yet. No, I got the perfect meme. I'm gonna save this meme under every single one of you guys' tweets. It's gonna be psych, nigga. You thought. Every single time anybody tweets anything optimistic about the game next year, that's what my response is gonna be.
It's just,
man.
No, go ahead.
Definitely curious to see where they take this next year, and if it's gonna be pretty much impossible to bring the auction house back. So how are they going to continue with the player market? How are they going to make changes to make it better and actually make cards accessible for us and not lie and say cards are going to be accessible throughout the whole year and having it accessible until February, which is when this whole gambling started.
And that's the wild part, is that like it would be one thing if they just said like, oh, we're doing this player market, we're going to put the players in instead of auction house. Like, but they went into detail and said like last year cards were way too much MT. This year every card is going to be accessible. When last year, at least like, you know, regardless of how long you waited, you can grind 2 million MT to get the card you want. You could do it. This year, there's nothing I can do to get a level 100 overall card. Except when they inevitably make it like the level 40 reward. Oh, cool. I'll have one.
The worst
and they've
part
been out
is
for months at that point.
the MT making is better than it's ever been.
But
And
you don't got
nobody
shit
has
to do
anything
with
to
it.
I was gonna say nobody has anything.
That's
to
why
do
they
with it.
didn't. They've been playing.
All you can do is complete the sets to get a dark matter. That's all you can do.
Yeah, get a dark matter. Not even a level 100. Not even a level 100. That's what's fucked up.
Because up to that point, I'm a very casual player. Like I like to compete, but in the sense where I don't grind as much as a lot of these guys. But up to that point, of the level 100 overall player cards, like people were completing all the sets, the Kobe's, the all the diamonds, the Shaqs, the Steph Currys, the Giannis's, the LeBrons, by playing the game. A lot of people were doing that shit without spending a dime. And people saw that like, oh, we're giving too much MT. They had two options. Do we cut back on how much MT, or do we just make these players, you can't get them with MT?
Why not both?
Yeah, right? All right, let's get next community tweet. Let's see, what do we got in here? I got a lot this week.
It was a crazy week in the community.
Carlo said 2K clearly lost the rights to Kobe, even though he's still on the cover of the game and dropped 2 months ago. 2K Twitter defending needs to be studied. So I'm not going to say I'm against Carlo on this. I'm saying we don't ever know till we know. We really won't know till they drop a Kobe.
Yeah, I just see how I find it very hard to believe that is the whole.
Because that's the thing. So contracts can be there's a lot of clauses in contracts, right? And with Kobe being like the cover athlete, like, you know, they probably had to be in talks with Kobe's family a lot. And they probably paid, you know, good money to get Kobe in the game. And in that contract, you never know. There could have been a clause like, if at any point we can end this relationship. So that would explain, we're going to end this relationship. Whatever you did in the past, we can't change. But whatever you do in the future, we control it.
So if that is the case, then we shouldn't see another Kobe for the rest of the year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So we'll know when the next Kobe drops. We'll know what the case is.
Isn't it great? We just have to speculate on this, and we just can't get.
Yeah, that's what I don't get. Why they obviously know it happened already, so they know the answer to why this has happened. There should be a statement already.
Even if there's an NDA in place, they could say, "Hey, we can't put him in the game."
Yeah,
exactly.
That's it.
You don't have
That's all you gotta say.
You don't get no details.
Just say.
And if there's one thing. There's one thing I know about Vanessa Bryant. God damn it.
Cut the camera.
Nah. If there's one thing I know about Vanessa Bryant, she's 10 toes down for her man.
Yeah.
That boy, Kobe,
right.
rest in peace. Kobe not only cheated on her, but he got a court case over it. And she stayed by his side.
Well, you gotta get it out details, man.
So she's not the type to stir up drama, you know, over her dead husband. That's not the vibe I get. All right, next community tweet. This was actually my favorite. My boy at Vince Sage, friend of the channel, said Kobe cards shouldn't have been locked behind anything anyways. That was always pathetic to me. Because on one end of the spectrum, you got some people saying like, I got a goal, right? This is what I got to do to get this Kobe, which you didn't get, which is fucked up. But the other end, once I saw like the Opal Kobe, I already knew, me personally, I was like, I'm not getting another Kobe this year because I'm not completing collection levels and I'm not going to spend no money. So the fact that Kobe, and like I said, the big difference between Kobe and other dead basketball players, like, you know, RIP to everybody, but they know with Kobe, the following you get with him. So
that's why I find it.
He shouldn't be locked behind shit.
Yeah, I agree with him on that aspect, but if 2K were to go forward and make Kobe the collector level, they shouldn't. Like, they know exactly as you said. They know what that brings. Like, everybody loves Kobe, and there were definitely people going to be able to go for that and make that their goal. And to just take it away, like I've said, is just a slap in the face to anybody that wanted that card.
This is gonna sound stupid, but hear me out when I say this. Doesn't April feel early as fuck for the top collector level card?
I mean, it
is that
got
just
pushed
me?
back to
No, because
August.
yeah, but that last year was like a unicorn though.
Yeah,
Because
true.
last year 2K just didn't know what the fuck they were doing.
Like, couldn't theoretically there still be another collector level down the road?
Yeah, there could be, but it's not gonna be Kobe. But even then, they normally announce like I think didn't they like announce this is like the ultimate collection level reward?
I mean, yeah, we finished it. We got the 100 overall. It says completed if you finished it. So I don't see how they could continue
so weird to
on
me,
with the collector level.
I
And
just
what
feel
would
like
be
it's
the
so
point of
early.
collecting cards from this point on forward if you already have the collector level?
Yep. Because now it's just like you're only gonna get the cards you want, and that's the thing. Some
Yeah.
people,
Which you
and this is
can't get.
this is the fucked up part is that they already fucked up the game for like a whole community of 2K players by taking the auction house out the game, and then there's a smaller community of guys like Hollow J that collect hollows, and they ruined it for them because hollows are hard as fuck to get this year, and there's no auction house, and now they're ruining the game for the collector. Because last year the collection reward didn't come to like the fucking end of the game, and this year they lied about it.
And it was that bum ass Rashard Lewis too.
By the time he came out, he wasn't even like a top 30 player in the game.
He was the same as every other endgame. Literally, if you had endgame KD, you had Rashard. It was stupid how they did it last year.
All right,
I
anything
didn't
else?
think
No,
that
go
there
ahead.
was anything that could be worse than 2K23. And then we got
They
2K24.
doubled it. They doubled
But
it.
that's the thing. 2K23 wasn't that bad. I promise it wasn't. Like
Besides the bans,
beside the bans, that was the biggest drama was the bans, and that was
And the
justified.
mashing.
The what?
well, that's
The
just a
mashing.
gameplay issue. We had decent content throughout the year.
Except there
Not
was like
once
one
in-game.
season. There was like one season where there was no content. And I think that was just the whole season where it was strictly like RNG, like the Billy Knight season. They didn't give us
Hey, I
no
got both those
content.
cards.
Well, they didn't give us no
I got
content. It was
both
just play the
cards.
fuck
Fuck
out the
all that.
game and try and get these cards. But so that season, there was no content.
Which I did.
But like it was like overall the year, front to the beginning to the end, last year was not bad. This year,
I
like,
think-
let's just start just content wise, right? I feel like 2K covered all their bases last year. They had the Christmas, they had the Halloween, they had the Thanksgiving, they had the bracket busters, they had the draft, which this year we didn't do a draft yet, so we can't speak on that. But this year there wasn't even the bracket busters promo.
2-week takeovers.
Yeah, 2-week takeovers. This year we didn't get a bracket busters. We didn't get the Christmas and Thanksgiving. No, it was the Christmas and Halloween promo, which is pretty much like the freaky
No, yes.
Halloween and the what was it? LeBron was LeBron the holiday? No, because Halloween was Giannis. The whole promo they called it the Halloween promo when it was really fucking by Giannis. The only thing I will do right, 2K had a lot more grindable content this year. It's just they shit the bed on everything else. Because think about it, this year, we got in the last 2 seasons, we got the weekly grinds, we got weekly game mode rewards, we had the gauntlet, there's a lot of grindable content this year. But it's just they kept pissing on our feet.
I'm glad you said that. Everything that, like the gauntlet, one good thing about this year, where did that go? We haven't gotten one since like season 4.
And as far as like grindable content, they kind of listen to us. People said they don't like the idea of like having to grind every game mode. So they said, okay, cool, grind 1. They listened to us within like 3 seasons. They said, whatever you play, go ahead, do it. And then they said, we'll do you one better. We'll still give you the game mode rewards, but it'll be weekly. And every week you get a new one.
I don't know why I get as pissed off about this game as I do, considering I haven't played it in like 3 months. But like
Because
every
you
single
want
day
to.
I go into
That's why.
every single day I go on Twitter, I'm like,
No, because I'm
God,
in the
these
same boat.
fuckers suck.
I haven't played it in months, but I want to play it. That's why.
I keep thinking like, oh, is it coming back? Nah, they fucked it up.
Before this
Maybe
week,
now.
Josh, I kept hinting at you like, hey, maybe, and Josh was like,
Yeah.
nah, nope.
Yeah, nope. I saw something coming. I didn't know
saw
it
it
was gonna be
coming.
this. Didn't know it'd be this, but I knew they were gonna fuck it up somehow. But they even blew my mind on this one. Pause. No Diddy. Like
I don't think
I
you-
never
don't
saw
think
this coming.
I don't think you needed the pause on that one. I think you were good. Well, you never know. You got to cover all bases.
You never know. Yeah, you can. It's a dangerous world out here. It's tough
So-
to talk.
I can't speak for two-way because I think I don't know if you're gonna play the game regardless. But I know for me personally, if they drop a Kobe impacts at any point this year, I'm done. I'm not. I mean, even like I said, next year, like I'll play Park.
I'll definitely keep playing the game, like getting all the free cards, getting the season reward. But I'm done spending money. That's 100%. Like I haven't spent money in a long time, really. Like I've been locking in all the sets with MT. I haven't really spent money since the gambling started back in February with all the All-Star cards. And but yeah, like you said, if I do see a Kobe that is gamble only, that is just the biggest slap in the face to me. Guys like TK, all the collector levels out there who were going for that Kobe, and now it's in a less than 2% chance to get it. Yeah, I don't see how I could continue playing that.
And even if like next year they come out at the beginning of the year and say, "Hey, no card is gonna be gambling only," I'd say suck my dick. You're lying. Because you guys already tried that. You tried that last year.
I've invested in a company anymore in my life. Never have I.
It's like you tried that at the beginning of last year. I'm not believing it this time.
Yeah.
It's to the point where they have to like consistently show that they're not on some fuck shit.
But
and
they
I don't even know
did
how
this
long
year.
they would. I don't know how long they would have to do it for us to actually trust them again. I don't know.
Like when did Michael Beasley come out?
Like
season 4?
Yeah, 4.
Season 3 or 4.
So
yeah.
they did it for 4 seasons. They showed like this is how good the game can be. You know, this is how grindable the game could be. You don't gotta spend no money on cards. And then Beasley came out and it kind of flipped things around a little bit. And then it was like at this point, it's like I don't know how long they have to go through a full year before I trust them again.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That shit's crazy. It's like I don't know how long I would even like wait before I trust them again. I really don't.
I just want to hear a statement on the Kobe situation. That is literally all I'm waiting for. It could be a one-word line. But until then, it's just like, what are we doing? You guys, like I said, are a billion-dollar company, and you obviously know what the answer was to this problem.
And then the first tweet we see from 2K is, "Here's our drop tomorrow."
Here's our content.
Yo, y'all want 100 overall KD?
No,
Fuck you.
nigga, I don't.
I want my
Fuck
Kobe.
you.
I don't want that fucking nappy-haired, balding motherfucker. no
Someone
offense,
said-
Katie.
Someone said, "Would you be happy if they gave out a free locker code Kobe?" And I was like, considering I was never going for collector level, I'd be happy. But people were going for collector level.
If we're talking about the same
sucks.
person, he said a Galaxy Opal Kobe. And once again, I would be like, yeah, suck my whole dick.
I mean, I'd enter that bitch, but I wouldn't be happy.
Like you said, it'd be cool to people like me and you. But
No, anything that comes out Kobe related for the rest of the year, whether it's a previous card, a new card,
has to be free.
No, it has to be free. And if you grind a collector level, you should get it for free no matter what. I feel like that should also be a factor, even though that's out of stretch.
Is there anything else we want to add on the Kobe situation? I feel like we've been going kind of wild with it.
Just release the statement.
Imagine
Say
2K
something.
Imagine 2K went like crazy, like release screenshots of that conversation with Vanessa Bryant. Like, oh shit, y'all think it's crazy.
They be getting sued.
Yeah.
I'd be cool. I'd be like, you know what? Like, you may be getting sued, but I respect the fuck out of y'all for that.
No TOS could fix that suing.
Yeah, man. I saw Ant said something the other day. He was like, "Man, we got to be able to sue them over this." I was like, "We signed that new TOS.
Sign
Exactly.
that TOS. You can't do a
Man,
damn
we
thing."
can't do shit."
Big conspiracy. They've been planning this Kobe situation since that TOS signing.
I would not be surprised.
Yeah,
one
honestly,
bit.
because that shit came out of nowhere.
I knew they were up to some fuck shit when they did that, but I signed that shit because.
And that's the thing. Everybody was like, "What the fuck are they about to do that they're making them sign this new TOS?" And everybody's like, "Oh, because some kids trying to sue them because the server shut down." Like, nah, they were preparing for the big fish.
Nah, dead ass. This game needs to be rated M for mature. I'm not even kidding.
It's not rated.
Like,
E.
I think it's like E10 or something.
But still, like the amount of time. I'll say this. Okay, so let's just go. If you play Park, it still shouldn't be rated E for everybody because there's proximity chat. And when you're playing the game with somebody, the toxicity that can be spread through there is insane.
No.
But for my team specifically, the amount of time you have to put into this game as a 10-year-old, you said E10. So as a 10-year-old, let's just ignore the fact he can go ask his mom for his credit card. Ignore that. As a 10-year-old, you have to know life this game, and it's a introduction to gambling. Like Big Heck said on our pod, Madden turned me into a gambling addict. Oh, I got to do some editing in this pod. Are you good?
Yeah, my bad.
Wait, so Madden turned me into a gambling addict. I started playing Madden Ultimate Team when I was like 17 years old, in the rush of opening those packs, and now I'm fucking taking out payday loans to make prize pick bets. No, not really, but so this for 10-year-olds is literally that adrenaline rush of, you know, I'm gonna grind this 10,000 MT and try and pull a pack, and then next thing you know, they're 18 and fucking betting on sports. Shit's crazy.
Yeah,
But E for 10 is some bullshit.
Yeah, because there's no like, say it like if a 10-year-old wants to get that Kevin McHale that's coming out tomorrow, it's 50 clutch time online games. That takes like 6 hours, a whole time to do it. Like a 10-year-old.
That's if you're good.
Get home from school. Get home from school. Fuck the homework. I don't got time for homework. I got Kevin McHale to get.
Better lock the fuck in, kid. And that's just one card.
It's like, yeah, I get home at 3. I gotta be in bed by 9. Yeah, sorry, I don't got time for homework. The only game mode that should be rated E is fucking Play Now.
Yeah.
Or My Eras or whatever it's called.
My Eras.
Which has Kobe in it.
Nah, their era is now. What the fuck do they look like playing My Era?
There's literally Kobe's era in the game. It's the Kobe era.
The Mamba moments.
Man, this game.
All right, so let's get into another toxic community tweet. Friend of the pod, DBG. 2K removed these free rewards from the game modes 1 month earlier than advertised and immediately began release them one by one into the pack market, some of them being VC only. Opal Will, Opal Clay, Opal Dwayne Wade, Opal D-Rob, and Opal Brandon Ingram, all released in the pack market.
Yeah, 2K's Debo. What do you want us to say?
I really don't get what the point of that was, other than if you didn't get it from the reward or the game.
Yeah, but they pulled them early though. That's the
you
big
snooze,
thing.
you lose, bitch. That's what they said.
Yeah, it's just like a slap in the face, like everything else that has been this year.
All right, so we got 2 more subjects to cover. What do you guys want to talk about first? The Trillville situation or the Lele Murray situation?
The second one, I haven't even heard about that.
Okay, so let's do Trillville first. They have been going ham on my boy Trillville. Rightfully so, in my opinion. Trillville, if you're watching this, like, I get you trying to stay 10 toes down, but dog, this ain't the fight to fight.
All you're gonna hear is you pocket washing.
Yeah, that's
This isn't the conversation you want to have, man. This isn't the conversation you want to have. All you're doing look like pocket washing.
My thing, Trillville, I'm not familiar with Witness 2K. Like, I've always known who he is, but I don't follow him on Twitter. I don't see what he talks about. I don't see his videos. So this isn't addressed to him. Trillville was tweeting weekly about who he's pulling from packs, his pack openings on his Twitch. That's cool, bro. I was always cool with that. Because I was always under the opinion, like, if you want to enjoy the game how you enjoy it. But you can't have both. You can't have your cake and eat it too, bro. You really can't. Yeah. You can't complain about how they're doing the game as far as, like, you know, with the financially and stuff like that. But then not only, like, if you want to pull your packs, you know, in the cut, like, complain about the game in public, but, you know, let me just go, you know, get my fix. That's one thing.
How he get that 100 overall KD, bro?
Shit, free pack.
Gotta have the free pack.
Yeah, but you can't publicly complain about the game and publicly promote the game. That's not it, bro. And no, like I said, this ain't shit against you. I rock with you. I really do. I rock with you, but this ain't it.
I agree. Like, and it's not even about spending the money. Like, there's a lot of people spend money on this game even though they shouldn't. But it's the way you go about it and just, like, posting the packs every week and then saying everything that the 2K is doing is, like, wrong, and then switching your mind, like the weekly switching of the mind. If you're gonna be on 2K side, be on their side. Like,
Josh,
I don't even know what to say about it, because, you know, spend your money however you want, but don't bitch about how the game's fucking up and then be like, huge W. Gonna go. He said, I'm going bankrupt for this Ben Simmons card. You can go bankrupt and be very disappointed when you don't get that motherfucker.
Because after just saying how he hates the company for getting rid of Kobe, and then he deleted that tweet. It's just, you got to stand on business.
And we talked about like
he wants a logo, and you know that's your own like decision and everything, but the logo I feel like used to mean something. I don't think the logo means shit anymore.
Especially in this game, what they're promoting, why would you want to be affiliated with the gambling only and everything that they're promoting to this community?
Like, it used to be a flex to have a logo. Now I feel like that's just a target on your back. You go online, somebody sees you have a logo, you're instantly the op. Instantly.
And I would say, I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I might be wrong, but I feel like anybody that's had a logo, say 3 years ago, doesn't have a logo now. Oh no, I'm actually gonna go the opposite. So Duke Dennis played the game for a week, and he got a logo because he's Duke Dennis.
Yeah, there's some people out there that get a logo just because.
Kai got a logo, and he didn't even come up as a 2K content creator. So back in the day, the guys that got logos were just big names in the community, and I was okay with that. You know, knowing I was never gonna get a logo was like that was a goal, right? If I hit that 100K mark on YouTube, I can get a logo next year. Now it's just so weird how they're doing it. Like, it's cool that had like last year they did it dope, like the logo show where they gave it to like people that were streaming, like random people. That was dope. Mm-hmm. But it did kind of take away the like clout of, like, you saw a logo 3 years ago in the park, you knew it was somebody that was popping. Yeah. Am I right or wrong to feel that way?
No, I agree. I feel like it doesn't have, especially with this new, no disrespect to anybody that's like won it or anything, this new logo gauntlet thing. Like, it's a cool way to get it, but like, is that really what the logo means?
And I think it's bullshit too, because like Smalls, that's someone that deserves a logo. Big name in the community, positive vibes, but because of some bullshit where the crossplay wasn't working, he didn't get the teammates he wanted to play with. Two-way, you were supposed to play with them, no?
No.
Was it you?
He played technically, but he played in a triple threat, like 3v3, and he got to play.
Yeah, he played
for the logo,
but it was supposed to be co-op or something, and he said he couldn't get his teammates because the crossplay wasn't working.
That's the first. I don't think so. I would have to talk to Tim on that, but I'm pretty sure he was just the crossplay that wasn't working that day, so he couldn't. He's on Xbox, and he was trying to play somebody on PS5 in triple threat, and it just wouldn't let them get into the same.
Well,
lobby.
Either way, me not being that great at the game shouldn't stop me from being a logo. Like, me not being great at the game shouldn't cost me a logo.
I agree with you.
And so if that's the reason he's doing all this, to be a chance to be in the gauntlet, that's not me shitting on you, bro. But I knew, like,
there should be different logos, like for the gauntlet.
As a smaller content creator, when I started this podcast, I was like, maybe I can get a logo. But about 3 episodes in, I was like, I'm not gonna bite my tongue. I'm not gonna hold my peace. I'm never gonna get this fucking logo. So if that's why, I did too. I did too, but the moment I publicly started stating my opinion on the game, I knew I wasn't what 2K wanted.
You could look back. I guarantee you look back at like our first like 2 or 3 podcasts. I was so fucking positive about this game. And I was so fucking positive. I never said a bad thing. I always played devil's advocate. I played devil's advocate for everything for them. Because I was like, I want, someday maybe, and then it just got worse.
It's just a shame because they had so much potential this year. Like, it started off good with the player market and how things were running, even though the set price of the cards were crazy, like $150 to lock in for the Curry.
I remember Jason Williams was like 110K or something.
Oh yeah,
like
the
that
2K day cards, those were don't even get me started. But yeah, things were running smooth, and you could get the cards if you wanted the card. But like, as soon as, like I said, the February hit, and then everything just went downhill, and there was like a switch that flipped, and it hasn't been the same since. And I don't see how we could go back after everything that has happened this year. And we've seen how the player market has gone, that we would have to see major changes next year for people to want to come back, because they know what the player market, they've seen it, and they don't want to do that again. So they would definitely have to make changes.
I don't know what they could add.
Go ahead. No, the people I feel bad for, honestly, I feel bad for people like okay, so Henry the Blasian, right? He's gonna be fine as long as there's a 2K audience. He's gonna be fine because on his YouTube channel, he just does he does his pack openings. Nobody knows unless you follow him on Twitter. You don't know he even has opinions on the game. But the guys like Tide Ebo, like DBG, like Carlo, like you're sitting here shitting on the game on YouTube and Twitter justifiably. But if Kobe drops 100 overall, Kobe drops in packs 2 weeks from now, how can you make content next year on 2K? Like guys like me and Josh, like, yeah, I'm not gonna say we're like fucking, you know, I'm not gonna say we're the highest or the lowest. We're big fish in a small pond. No, the other way around. We're small fish in a big pond. We still got time to transition, which we have. But guys like Ty and DBG, they already put all that work in to get where they're at. It'd be a tough transition, man.
Absolutely.
And it's tough if you don't want to transition. Like,
exactly.
I think we all want the game to be great. This is the game that we fell in love with, and they're just ruining it. And that's what's tough about it, because it's like when I started doing content, the reason my name is Josh2K is because that's all I wanted to play. I
thought you were born in the year 2000.
Nah, I'm a little bit older than that. But it's the game I only wanted to play. I've been playing for like, what, 13, 14 years now? And like, I've been playing this for as long as I can remember, every single day with my friends. Like, this is just a part of who I am at this point, I feel like, and it's slowly dying out, and it's tough. It's hard to see.
It's definitely hard to see. Like, as you said, with someone who's fell in love with the game, it's just sad to see what it's becoming and the direction it's going. When it has so much potential to be a great mode, we've seen it be a great mode in the past. It looks like they're more into the dollars than ever making us happy. They've made that clear.
You know what 2K can do that'd be really big brain? Like, because of so if they drop a level 100 Kobe, realistically, if they dropped it in packs, how much money do you think they'd make right now? Oh baby. Do you think realistically, so let's just go through the biggest fish there is. Troydan, he would not pull the packs. I feel like he'd take a stand, right?
Yeah.
Troy's for sure pulling them packs.
I don't think he
I
is.
don't think
I really
so.
don't.
I know. After his tweet the other day, and what he definitely stood up and he said that he doesn't agree with the decisions and stuff. Who's making the calls? I feel like Troy definitely wouldn't.
If 2K wants to make a real big brain play, right? They know if they drop the level under the Kobe, nobody's gonna. Well, not nobody. They're not gonna make a ton of money on the packs. Make Kobe the fucking level 40 reward next season, and then you put the GOAT card in packs later in the year.
They would have to release a statement about the collector levels still. They can't just keep sweeping.
But if they drop it as a level 40 reward, not saying it'd be, what's the word for it? It wouldn't be not morally right, but by them dropping them as like level 40, that kind of drops a hint that like, well, hey, there's some shit going on back here. Here's a free Kobe. Then for that GOAT card to come out, yeah, throw that motherfucker in packs. Make some bread off it.
Nah, we can't see a Kobe again this year, man. We can't.
I agree.
There's no way. There's no way. They can't do that now. You even got NBA players coming out and talking about it. Like Terrence Ross.
Shouts out to Terrence Ross. Yeah.
Terrence Ross out there cooking them. I was watching him stream today. He's playing some top spin. I know he was pissed. He did not want to play no top spin. But 2K, I mean, what can you do, man? You can't save somebody that don't want to be saved.
Yeah, how do we win everybody back that we've lost? Like, I just don't see how we exactly.
You can't. What's done is done.
People are saying I'll only come back at the auction house. We'll come back. We'll
Why?
most likely never ever see the auction house again.
That's not gonna fix anything.
They've shown that they can't control it. Everybody will just
because that's
right back
the auction house costs them more money than ever because one, the people are buying the MT from sites, and two, they found the ban system where they had to pay an ass load of money to keep that system running, to keep getting people banned.
And that shit was flawed.
Right?
I don't know how you come back from this. I really don't. I don't think there is coming back from this.
Because I think even if they drop the free Kobe, it's already left too much of a bad taste in people's mouths.
Full Diddy.
It would just be such a smack in the face to anybody that did want to go for the collector level Kobe.
Like I would say even like not even like level 40, not even ultimate
Right.
reward or anything. The only way I would even like entertain it is if they dropped a locker code.
Man, like I understand if they said fuck you to me, fuck you to you, gaming dad, but to the whales, they saying fuck you. The people that are
That's kind of crazy.
feeding them,
That is
that's what's
kind of
nuts.
crazy.
Like us, we don't spend any money. I get it. Fuck me. All right, I understand.
Yeah, fuck me, because
doing
I'm not making y'all
doing
nothing.
shit for you.
So-
I'm not doing shit for you. I understand. It is what it is, you know. I know how the game works. These dudes are giving you thousands of dollars. You just spit on them. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. I never thought I'd feel bad for somebody that spends that kind of money on the game, because I'd be like, oh, they're doing it to themselves. They were promised something and it just got ripped out from under them. You can't promise somebody this for months and then right before it's supposed to come
before
out,
the game even came out.
Never mind.
This was promised before the game came out.
And then it's like Books Nelson was saying, from like a competitive standpoint, the majority of these level 100 cards, they're not the best of their position no more.
No.
Like, and the ones that are, Yao Ming, you can't get. And then besides that, it's like Braun at point guard and probably Giannis at small forward. They're the only ones that are like, you know, above and beyond the best at their position. The other ones, like if they're might be the best, but there's like a small gap between them and the best dark matter. So 2 level 100s isn't game breaking.
Yeah, we don't even know what Kobe
But-
was supposed to be.
but that-
Was it gonna be 100? Was it gonna be a GOAT? Invincible?
They didn't say. It might have been a dark matter. We don't know.
Like, there's so much things that are left unanswered. With
What's fucked up about it is the people who got collector level now, it's somewhat of a reward. By the time most of the people get there, these level 100 cards aren't gonna be, they might not even be the best version of those players anymore.
Yep.
And this is the top reward. There's probably gonna be another Braun out before a lot of the community even gets to this.
that's absolutely true.
So it's like, this is the top reward. It's not even the best version of the card by the time most people will get to. That's what's fucked up. And it's supposed to be an exclusive, not a card that, oh, did they get it from collector level or did they pull them in pack?
That's another.
I
good
saw
point.
TK's lineup. I saw TK's lineup the other day, and I was like, damn, he was lucky as fuck. He pulled all those cards, and then I was like, oh, 2 of those 100s are from the collector level, duh. I was like, damn, how much money did he have to spend? Because I think he had Braun, Giannis, and then I think Kareem or something like that. I was like, oh, fuck. And I was like, 2 of them came from the pack. All right, my fault.
And then watch, like now, starting next season is going to be like fucking the invincible card.
Yep.
Because what is it going? Level 100, invincible, and goats, right? And the
Yeah.
cool part about it is, what does that mean? Next season, dark matters are going to be buyable in the player market, and you're still not going to be able to get level 100 players or invincible card.
Probably be able to lock in for 100 overall.
Yeah, lock in for 100 overall.
100 overall Brian Scalabrine.
Or no, I wouldn't even put it past them. They might just make like, still keep dark matters to lock in, and if it were 1 level 100 player and 1 invincible. All right, let's get into this. Is something that is going to be like a side note compared to all this other shit we've been talking about. But the Lily Murray situation, Josh, you familiar or no? I know 2 ways that
A
you're
little bit.
not.
A little bit.
So essentially, this is more of like a park side of things, but it does correlate to my team. So she essentially came into the comments of a YouTube video, and to make a long story short, she said that as a next maker for the park side, they didn't want to hear shit she had to say except about gameplay. She said anytime they tried to correct anything about content, they said that department doesn't want to hear it. We want to hear about gameplay, right? So
How the gameplay so shit then?
right?
If they taking feedback on that, I want to know why it sucks so bad.
So the follow-up, Dazar, I like Dazar. He said, FYI, the gameplay team is one of the primary drivers for feedback from next makers. We wanted more direct community feedback on gameplay and hands-on feedback before release. Other areas of the game each have their own methods of getting feedback. He pretty much doubled down, saying, yes, we get feedbacks on gameplay. Other departments do what the fuck they want to do, but this is what we do. So correlating to my team, what we already know just from talking to next makers, they have no fucking opinion on this content. But she
That
did
next maker program,
say,
whole bitch, man. I feel so bad. Anybody
Right.
in there at this point, you doing God's work now.
and then Jazz, friend of the pod, said, I ain't commenting on this specific stuff I read today, but I am going to say most content creators are self-made, hugely influential, extremely knowledgeable, hyper creative people directly in touch with their community. Ignoring them is fucking mental, right?
Shit. It's like they don't want to. They don't want help. They don't want to get
It's
better.
because they're making all this bread, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey,
They
man.
see that if the ad revenue, if the revenue's up, that's all they care about. They don't care if the game's bad. They don't care about us. Clearly, it's just as long as those dollars are up, the main goal.
EA, please, man. Somebody out there, please give us live.
Yeah,
I know
it
went out bad. It went out bad, but
if there
at
was
least
a time,
make 2K sweat a little bit.
if
man.
there was a time to do it, now's the time.
Yeah.
I feel like we've been saying this for like 2 years, but now is like actually like now's the time.
Probably
It
on the
can be done.
NCAA in the summer.
It can
Right?
be done, man. It can be done.
2K, and no, go ahead. My bad.
2K, they're not doing anything for themselves. It can be done. You could take them down right now.
Like if Live even came out this year, their sales would have went insane today. They could have not today, like 2 days ago. They could have raised their price from $30 to $60, and motherfuckers would still would have bought the shit.
They be buying it and send the receipt to 2K My Team Twitter page. They be tweeting it at them. Yep, we don't need y'all anymore.
All right, so
It
I
would
did
be
mix,
nice. My bad.
I missed one tweet about the Trillville situation. I don't know how I missed this one. Witness 2K tweeted that this is gonna be. We were talking big shit about Trillville, right? They kind of hit us with the ether on this one. Oh baby, they're my friends, baby. Oh, you remember him? You remember him, but you don't remember his name? That's Josh, baby.
Yeah. I'm the one that be whooping up on your dad.
I don't know if you can pause, but I don't know if you can hear him. She's in the eyes, so wave at my daughter.
Not like
Cut
that.
the whole podcast.
All right, baby, go lay down.
In the game. In the game.
All right, so
No.
nah, just one because my dad's dead. But
Oh fuck.
all right.
No, you leaving that
shit.
in. Pause.
I am.
Oh my god. We need a no Diddy counter in the comments.
Oh man.
Oh shit.
All
Oh,
right. I don't even know where we were.
we said I'm leaving that in. Oh my god.
Oh man.
All right, so I was saying about the Trillville situation. Witness 2K ethered us, okay? Because I wanted to make sure to say this at the end because we were all talking big shit, right? All of us. He didn't really ether us. I guess this is more geared towards people that are really coming out like DBG. He said, I'm done with X for now. I'm getting back to my YouTube content, which is my true passion. My next X post will be sharing my next video. To the other creators that don't agree with what I'm doing, there is one creator that spends more VC than any of us combined, but you guys will definitely stay quiet because their fan base will Thanos snap you instantly.
Who?
So he's referring to
Name
one
drop.
or two
Who we
people.
talking about?
He's referring to one or two people. Let's be honest. Troydan or HTB.
I mean,
He ain't
Right?
lying either, bro.
He is not lying. Because if they were to make these comments they're making to HTB, or even like say Troydan just started coming out and saying negative stuff, so exclude Troydan. So HTB, he tweets his thoughts on 2K, but on YouTube he just posts his videos, right? He doesn't do drama videos. He doesn't do my opinion videos. Yeah, I'm just saying, DBG, friend of the pod, y'all weren't talking shit to HTB these past few weeks when he was still doing his packs. If Troydan drops a pack opening the video tomorrow, are we gonna say anything though?
but I think HTB's
Like-
not on Twitter every day saying, "Wow, 2K."
I can
biggest
find
W
I can
ever."
find you not a biggest W ever, but I'm saying, but he's on 2K, he's on Twitter saying his negative opinion, right? But the big thing is you can't talk shit about the company on one end and then promote their content.
Stop making so much fucking sense, man.
So I'm just saying, when I read this tweet right here, I was like, fuck, he just ethered me.
Yeah,
Like,
so you should sit your ass down.
because I ain't gonna say shit to Henry the Blasian or Troydan. No, I'm good. Maybe.
Watch, he's talking about
Hopefully
somebody
I'm gonna
completely
cover you
different, and you throwing them under the bus.
Who else could he be talking about?
You, we know.
Oh, I'm spending more money on these packs than any other content creator.
Yeah, we know.
Let me see
All
the
right, the
team.
jig is up. Everybody, it's him.
He's got all the hundreds.
Yeah, let me go change my lineup real quick. BRB.
Yeah, he has a pretty good point with that one.
Yeah,
Why the
no,
fuck
he's
he had to
very-
say that? I didn't even think of that.
That's exactly how I thought when I read it.
He just ratioed everybody.
I'll be quiet.
And that's the thing. So let me say this: DBG ain't pussy. Let me start by saying that I know DBG.
I'm glad
He's
glad
not-
we established.
No,
it.
he's
No.
not pussy. So I don't think he went at Trillville with the intention of picking on the smaller fish. That's not what he was doing.
Yeah, he tried to go at
completely
anonymous.
blocked out.
anonymously.
Yeah, he blocked out
Yeah.
who it was.
Yeah.
And
Trill's the one that
Drillville was
made it
like,
a big deal.
The only reason Trillville was the one that got picked was because he's the most vocally, like, he's posting his packs on Twitter every fucking week, and that's what just happened to pop up on DBG's timeline. I'm pretty sure if Troy Dan were to post his pack openings today or tomorrow and was talking shit an hour ago, DBG would probably tweet. He wouldn't come as reckless because I'm pretty sure he's cool with Troy Dan. But he probably retweet with like a hypocrite question mark. You know, you throw a little bit of shade. I don't think it was because Trillville, but I think it's because Trillville was the first one he saw. I think that's what it is. I don't think he was picking on the smaller guy. I just think that it just so happened that you was the first nigga I saw.
I think Troy's different though, because Troy does this for every game. Like, I think the reason people do it or don't say anything to Troy is because like he does this for every game. And he doesn't grind games. He doesn't really play the games like I watch his MLB videos. He's got Babe Ruth. He's got all the top cards in the game, but he doesn't play the game like he just does it the fuck around. So I think that's why people don't say shit to Troy, because he doesn't take any of this shit serious. Like he's doing this just for content purpose. He couldn't give a fuck.
Like I said, the reason DBG was going at these guys was because they're so openly in support of packs every week. Whereas a guy like Troy Dan, he'll pull the packs and talk shit about them. HTB will talk shit on Twitter and then pull the packs on YouTube only. But everything DBG said about Trillville and Witness 2K can be applied to HTB and Troy Dan.
Yeah.
I thought Witness was just trolling about, because the whole reason that he got brought into it is because like I'm about to rip a 45K pack for all the people that just
I saw that.
And I think he was trolling. I don't know. He might not have been trolling, but I thought he was trolling. And then he said it again, and I was like, this is some next level trolling shit, but people were running with it. I was like,
no, he was definitely trolling. All right. But I think there was some he was trolling, but there was some serious, like, he felt that way. Like if I would have tweeted that, motherfuckers would have known I was like completely joking, because motherfuckers don't even play this game. Yeah. So
that's what you want us to believe, man. I know
that. Do I gotta pull up like my hours played? Is that what I gotta do?
You don't want to do that. I don't turn my PlayStation off. I don't turn my PlayStation off, so my hours on 2K looks crazy. I'm not gonna lie. You would think I know life the fuck out of this game.
I be random times of the day. I be seeing Josh 2K pulled on the fucking MLB app.
Nah, that's cap.
I'm like, motherfuckers pulling fucking packs at work. That's crazy.
Hey, at least I could do that on MLB. On 2K, I gotta pull them packs on the DB because I know that 2K don't got no love for me, unfortunately.
I would say let's go pull a pack on DB for the culture, but fuck 2K. I only want to pull packs on 2K DB.
That's tough.
And I was gonna talk about the Bionic packs tomorrow, but fuck them. We ain't even talk about that shit.
It's a mid drop. Besides Ben Simmons, AK could be pretty decent.
That's crazy how I just said we're not gonna talk about it, then Dream goes and talks about it.
Because Dream still plays this game, man.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna pull Tyler Hero tomorrow, bro.
He's trying to hype himself up. He's actually engaging with his content, man. He gotta give himself something. I don't blame you.
Is there anything we want to add before we end this?
For as much shit we've talked tonight, I truly do want the game to be great, and like I want it to head in a better direction. It's just from what we've seen this year and last year, and just it's gone downhill, and it's going to be hard to regain the trust of the community. It's going to be hard to bring people back to your game. And like, you haven't shown us any reason to stick around. So to get us back, it's not going to be easy, but trust me, we want to be here. We want to play the game. It's just you keep driving us away.
Yeah, I know I troll a lot on here and I talk a lot of shit about the game, but my life would be so much better if this game was good. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, this game, when it's good, it's just, the vibe is different, man. You think I want to get up here and bitch for an hour and a half every week? I love to bitch, but damn, I get tired of hearing myself. Like, give us something to talk about that's not complete ass. Like, that's all I want. Give us something positive to talk about. I mean, I know negativity sells, but fuck, I want something to be positive.
And I feel like I've been on the positive end the past few podcasts, kind of showing like 2K has done some really good stuff, but it has been getting, like, as disrespectfully wise, been getting more progressively worse since the All-Star break. And I think they could do fuck shit and cover it up with good content, and people aren't buying it. You know, of course, we're still talking about how good, you know, the grindable content is, but I think this one, even like say next season they say, hey, the ultimate rewards, level 100 overall reward, level 40s 100 overall. You know, all the weekly rewards gonna be 100 overalls. I still don't think there's no coming back from this if they drop a Kobe impacts. I think that's it.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything they could do to come back from it, because disrespect like covers up all that other shit.
Absolutely.
So with that being said, we're gonna keep doing this podcast, and until we feel like we can't, until you guys stop watching, until you guys stop fucking with it, we're gonna keep doing it.
It's up to you. Only you can stop it.
But leave a comment down below if you want us to keep doing the fucking podcast.
And leave the no Diddy counter in the comments. Also,
No Diddy counter and your thoughts on the Kobe situation.
Yes, please.
You know, since I got a couple days before I gotta post this, I might actually rewatch the whole pod and add a no Diddy counter.
That would be
I think
funny
you
as
should.
hell.
You should.
All right, no doubt. I was gonna just use old pictures for the thumbnail, but Josh, I'm gonna use an old one for you because I don't want that St. Louis Cardinals shit on my thumbnail. But we're gonna post for a selfie real quick. There we go.
That's fine. I'm gonna leave.
Josh, take a smile for the fucking picture.
Yeah.
Uh,
Say cheese.
Look up, Bart. Let's say cheese. All right, there we go.
Damn, you been. I thought my shit froze. You had that smile